I got a lot of heart. This guy's good. This guy's the next Floyd Mayweather. There's nothing else that they could say bad about me, man. For somebody who's never seen me fight before, I think I'm a master of my craft. If you want to see art, come watch me. That was 9 rounds of sparring. I ain't gonna tell y'all the minutes, but oh yeah, I'm preparing to my fullest. I'm putting in a lot of work and getting ready. That's why he's always wrong.
Shakur Stevenson is displaying razor-sharp speed, strong defense, and calm composure during intense sparring as he prepares for Teofimo Lopez.
You know he like to work off his jab, so you handle that jab, you handle it. That's the first thing that you always want to do, man. Try to avoid injury, man, in sparring, man. I love it, I love it. I love it. See it, see it?
Nah.
Went on 5 extra rounds.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I'm still working.
Anything today that changed from like the coach's perspective, you might say that?
Nah, everything was good. Everything was on point. My coach did a good job, and I was sharp.
Thanks, man.
Stevenson's coach says they adjusted their sparring approach for this camp, bringing in partners who copy Lopez's pressure and aggression instead of focusing only on defensive movement.
Superstar status at this. Superstar, boy. Get ready, boy. Motherfucking superstar. That was us, and it ain't never them. Fuck us, shit never act like none of them. I see you.
Yeah, what he just said.
You sparring dude over this?
The sessions show his sharp focus and precision, making it clear he's fully locked in for a high-level showdown.
High intensity, high output on this. I can see the reaction. Yes. Motherfuckers like, ooh. Okay. Start snapping heads back next, man. Shit, I already did that. Three. I'm not moving up to the 140-pound division just yet. I'm actually a 35-pounder, but I moved up for this fight because I know that why would I bring him down? I would have to come up to his weight if I want to fight him, so it only made sense.
In sparring, he keeps that same calm composure, slipping punches by inches, rolling shots off his shoulders, and firing back with precise, well-timed counters. What stands out this time is the extra intensity and urgency behind everything he does.
Dream chasing nigga. Chasing that money down like I just stole something. 1,000 nights, let's get it. Every time I fall, I go even harder. every time I lose, I get even smarter. This is not a movement to.
It works at energy.
Huh? You know the bag?
Yeah.
Stevenson isn't just outboxing his sparring partners. He is actively pushing the pace, testing his conditioning, and forcing exchanges that recreate the chaos Teofimo Lopez is known for bringing into the ring.
Yeah, what he just said. You sparring dude over there too?
In an interview with Dayon, Stevenson explained that he didn't have to take this fight, but he chose to pursue because he believes Teofimo Lopez is one of the top fighters at 140 pounds, and he wants to prove himself.
This is the fight that I've been kind of waiting for my entire life. I didn't have to make this fight. This is a fight I could have just stayed at 135 pounds. I made this fight happen because I know Teo is one of the guys at 140, but he got a big resume, big accomplishments. And I know there's going to be some doubt with people and fans when I go fight this guy. There's going to be people that really believe that this guy's going to beat me. I'm not on the level that I think I am and I say I am. So I made this fight for that reason. My competitive edge kind of kicked in when I won.
Keyshawn Davis, a longtime teammate and close friend of Shakur Stevenson, highlights Shakur's elite defensive skills and ring IQ, noting how he constantly helps those around him stay sharp and avoid unnecessary damage.
Shakur is amazing. A guy like me been knowing Shakur for over 10 years now. The boxing world know that we brothers and we'll never fight each other. And just being around him in his camp, man, it's nothing but positive energy. And everybody wanting to be great. He's like my big brother, man. Like, he is my big brother, honestly. You know, he got all the wisdom in the world, especially when it comes to defense. So he's just making sure I stay sharp on my defense and not get...
During camp, Davis describes a family-like atmosphere full of positive energy, hard work, and shared goals. This environment strengthens the confidence that Stevenson is steadily improving and will enter the fight in the best physical and mental shape of his career.
Hey, you speak Spanish? Yeah. And you speak English? What did you say? What did you say?
You gonna talk to you your friend.
Don't coach him, don't coach him.
Good stuff, guys, good stuff. Chap, can we get a photo with you?
Yeah, come on, good.
Yeah, it's a family affair. We had some friends anyway who came along to help the camp out. You know, things are going pretty well so far. We had an excellent camp going so far, and I think that, you know, Shakur is going to be in the greatest shape of his life for this fight. He gets better by the hour, so being that he gets better by the hour, soon he'll be invincible. So, you know.
This is important because Teofimo Lopez isn't a typical opponent. He thrives on explosiveness, sudden offensive bursts, and the ability to shift a fight's momentum in an instant.
That, you know, Shakur is going to be in the greatest shape of his life for this fight. He gets better by the hour, so being that he gets better by the hour, soon he'll be invincible. So, you know, that's the way we're looking at it.
Teo is probably the biggest opponent I fought, but I don't feel like size win fights. I don't care who you is. If we get in a physical little wrestling match, anything in there, you gonna feel me just as much as I feel you. So
Shakur's always been on the top level. All these guys have been looking up. So, you know, it's about time that they really find out where their place is, you know. They weren't looking up for nothing. January 31st and whatever fight after that. You know, I really think, you know, he's at the turning point in his career. That's the reason why those guys that came on the top level were always looking up to his level, because he was the only one up there.
Against Vasily Lomachenko, Lopez showed patience and discipline. Against Josh Taylor, he displayed resilience and adaptability. Getting ready for a fighter like him takes more than just technical skill. It requires physical toughness, mental sharpness, and the confidence to hold your ground when the fight gets tough. Stevenson's sparring seems built to recreate exactly that kind of environment.
What else matters around me? That 4-weight world champion, it means everything to me. That's me separating myself. A lot of these guys that they claim is the guys nowadays, none of them can say that they are a 4-weight world champion. He got a lot of weaknesses though. He's a very good fighter, but I do see a lot of weaknesses. He's not gonna correct them overnight. It's gonna be the same Teo that we done seen 1,000 times before. He's gonna come out there trying to perform highly, and I'm gonna take advantage of it. But as far as the weaknesses, I'm gonna keep them to myself. Y'all know no recording, right?
Teofimo Lopez's training camp ahead of his clash with Shakur Stevenson has been marked by intensity, discipline, and a strong, renewed sense of purpose.
Turn your dreams into reality. It's a real thing. You don't see no progression. You don't see no progress, so to speak, in the beginning. Out of nowhere, it's 1 year that just boom and then boom and back to back to back to back that hits everything, and you're like, so all that was to leave for this moment. Shakur got it coming, man. That guy got it coming. I'm telling you. You know, I joke around with the public, that's one thing, but he'll find out when we're in that ring. January 31st, he'll find out. Today is chest, triceps, a little bit of shadow boxing with some weights, keep the ligaments and everything loose, a little bit of forearms to finish it off. Nothing too intense like others. We don't need that. Later today, we're gonna go boxing, but prior to that, we're gonna go recover. Go see Dr. Dennis in Miami Lake.
Known for his explosive athleticism and fearless mindset, Lopez is approaching this training with the focus of a fighter who fully understands both the stakes and the caliber of the opponent in front of him.
Today is chest, triceps, a little bit of shadow boxing with some weights, keep the ligaments and everything loose. A little bit of forearms to finish it off. Nothing too intense like others. We don't need that. Later today, we're gonna go boxing, but prior to that, we're gonna go recover. Go see Dr. Dennis in Miami Lakes. Head over there, go get readjusted. Just keeping that grind, steady grind. We be in Shakur. Yeah, that's Teofimo right there. That's Takeover bobblehead. Yeah, he agrees with me. He going down, ain't he? Yeah, let's go, baby. The take.
Inside the gym, Teofimo Lopez's training blends raw aggression with calculated precision. He's always performed best when his explosiveness is paired with discipline, and his team seems focused on recreating the version of Lopez that has beaten elite competition before. Sparring sessions are fast-paced and physical, designed to mimic the constant movement and defensive skill that Shakur Stevenson brings. Unlike opponents who simply stand in front of him, Stevenson uses angles and evasive maneuvers, so Lopez is training to cut off the ring instead of just chasing.
We are here at the Undisputed Performance Center, just in preparation for January 31st against Shakur Stevenson.
He was born for this. He's God-gifted. We're implementing a lot of different things for this camp. You got to do things in there that people have never seen.
Every day is a different type of segment of working out. Earlier today, I had a little bit of strength and conditioning, and then swimming, exercising and expanding those lungs. And then we finish off late night. We come here and do 18 ounces of gloves, an hour or as long as I can of training without no break. Just trying to see how much more I can push.
He's the best whenever he's in good condition. Like they say, we eat, we sleep, everything.
Mentally, Teofimo Lopez looks completely locked in. Past criticisms about inconsistency and distraction seem to have created a more focused version of the former champion. People around him describe a quieter, more deliberate fighter who is fully committed to his preparation. This mental shift shows up in his training habits, from strictly following routines to paying extra attention to detail during technical drills. skills. Against a smart, strategic fighter like Shakur Stevenson, mental discipline is just as crucial as physical ability.
Nutritionist is anonymous. They're giving me a lot more protein than the previous camps. I'm actually having more meals in between rather than before.
I've been with him ever since he started boxing, which was at 6. I really knew that he was really good when he started beating professional fighters at 13, 14 years old.
Between me and Shakur, when we were under top rank, because we were the next rising stars, we sparred. We did only 3 rounds back in Miami in 2016. I was getting the best out of him. You should have seen afterwards. Why do you think he said stop? He said stop recording. Come on, dog.
Considered by many as the pound-for-pound king, Lomachenko!
I wanted him to chase Loma because I knew that if we missed that opportunity, we would have never got him.
And he has done it. The takeover has begun.
I won my first world title at 22, and it's like I don't get what I've heard.
Teofimo Lopez follows a strict, carefully controlled diet during fight camp to maximize performance and make weight. He typically eats 3 balanced meals and 2 snacks each day, all portion controlled, organic, and non-GMO. His fridge is stocked with pre-prepared containers to ensure consistency and proper nutrition. Meals usually include lean protein, vegetables like broccoli, complex carbs such as Japanese yams, and hydrating snacks like watermelon, while junk food is completely avoided. His team also emphasizes hydration with alkaline water throughout the day and supports recovery with proper rest and supplements. This disciplined eating plan helps fuel his energy, aid muscle repair, and manage weight as he preps for high-intensity training and the fight itself.
We're gonna fuel ourselves up with a couple different things. Got my black coffee where it says New York, because that's where we're headed. Like Frank Sinatra says, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. And now what's left is the main dish. There's a lot right here, but usually it's not bad after a workout too. You know, you fuel up the body. I think a lot of people want success, but what is success? There's so many ways to look at it. What is success? What is the true meaning behind success? Being better than you were yesterday. Kobe Bryant says it. He's like, you know, winning all these championships were great in the beginning, but like, you know, so many people just kept saying more and more things about him, no matter what. And what changed that perspective and that way of him looking at it was like, well, let me start focusing on inspiring everyone.
At the same time, Stevenson isn't underestimating Teofimo Lopez's boxing IQ. Lopez has proven he can fight patiently when needed, and Stevenson's camp is preparing for that version too. Some sparring partners are asked to box cautiously, forcing Stevenson to take the lead and figure out how to break down a disciplined opponent. This dual approach ensures Stevenson is ready whether Lopez comes out aggressive or chooses to counter and wait for mistakes.
Better than you were yesterday. Kobe Bryant says it. He's like, you know, winning all these championships were great in the beginning, but like, you know, so many people just kept saying more and more things about him, no matter what. And what changed that perspective and that way of him looking at it was like, well, let me start focusing on inspiring everyone around, being a leader. He was always had that leader mentality all the way, ever since he was number 8. You get more out of what you do from inspiring everyone than you do focusing on yourself, because you already know you did it. You did it, you know? It's like this guy behind me, he says, I just did that, you know? So, you know, when you do that, you did that. I want to hang up my gloves one day where no one could reach the accomplishments and for years. I'm talking about like half a century. It's going to take somebody 50 years from now to accomplish what I'm going to be doing. That's my mindset.
This fight could be a major turning point in Shakur Stevenson's career, marking his move from elite technician to global boxing superstar. Moving up to 140 pounds to face Teofimo Lopez is Stevenson's biggest risk and biggest opportunity yet, placing him on the sport's largest stage against an established champion with proven power and pedigree. Analysts and former champions agree that the outcome carries huge implications, with a winner positioned for potential unification bouts and long-term dominance in the division. Stevenson himself has acknowledged the stakes, calling this fight his chance to prove he belongs at the very top of boxing after moving up in weight. A win would push him into pound-for-pound conversations, redefine his legacy, and cement him as one of the defining fighters of his generation.
January 31st and whatever fight after that, you know, I really think, you know, he's at the turning point of his career. That's the reason why those guys that came on the top level were always looking up to his level, because he was the only one up there.
Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson.
I like both guys, honestly. I like both guys. Teofimo, he's funny, he's got character, but he's a great fighter. He's very athletic. He comes from awkward angles, and I do like his style, but I study boxing, I watch boxing, I do like Shakur's style. The way he breaks his opponents down, he slows it down to his pace, he's got good distance. If you gotta pick someone, I'm going Shakur, but it's a great fight. They're both young, both in their prime, and it's the fights we need.
Eddie Hearn has called the Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson matchup the kind of high-caliber fight boxing needs, praising both fighters as elite talents in their prime. He highlighted Stevenson's technical brilliance, noting that his exceptional ring IQ, discipline, and preparation make him a serious challenge, even moving up in weight and potentially giving up size and power to Lopez. At the same time, Hearn acknowledged Lopez's explosiveness, athleticism, and unorthodox style, which have helped him defeat top opponents and make him a tricky challenge for anyone. Hearn believes this clash of styles, Stevenson's precision and intelligence versus Lopez's power and momentum, is what will make the fight so compelling for fans and a true test for both men at the peak of their abilities.
I think Shakur is massively underrated in terms of his achievements and his ability. Everyone in boxing knows how good Shakur is. He is pound for pound top 5 in terms of quality. But look at the achievements of the young man. At 28 years of age, he's already a 3-division world champion. This is to become a 4-division world champion. Quite remarkable, and Teofimo always rises to the occasion. Sometimes you see a little bit of a lackluster performance when he's not motivated, when there isn't kind of any legacy on the line. This is different. This is a sold-out Madison Square Garden between two of the elite fighters of our generation. And the best thing about this fight is we're seeing them in their...
Shakur Stevenson has openly said he sees weaknesses in Teofimo Lopez's game, but he's keeping those observations private rather than sharing them before fight night. Stevenson explained that while Lopez is a very talented fighter with major accomplishments, he believes some vulnerabilities remain, vulnerabilities he plans to exploit when they meet in the ring. Stevenson's camp is clearly confident in their game plan and isn't interested in revealing it to Lopez or the public. By holding back specifics, Stevenson keeps a tactical edge, forcing Lopez to prepare without knowing exactly what Stevenson sees as his flaws.
All that more pressure stuff don't mean nothing. As long as I'm like locked in and I'm focused on what I'm supposed to be doing, nothing else matters around me. That 4-weight world champion, it means everything to me. That's me separating myself. A lot of these guys that they claim is the guys nowadays, none of them can say that they are a 4-weight world champion. He got a lot of weaknesses though. He's a very good fighter, but I do see a lot of weaknesses. He's not gonna correct them overnight. It's gonna be the same Teo that we done seen 1,000 times before. He's gonna come out there trying to perform highly, and I'm gonna take advantage of it. But as far as the weaknesses, I'm gonna keep them to myself.
Who do you see coming out on top, Shakur Stevenson or Teofimo Lopez? Drop your prediction in the comments and tell us why.